First off, happy birthday. I'm sure there are a few ways that are better to celebrate a birthday, but last night was a pretty good one.
Yeah, getting the win was definitely a great way to celebrate it. So that's all I could ask for.
Yeah. How did you guys do it? How did you guys pull it off last night? And how were you able to get rid of what happened specifically in game two?
I think we just learned from our mistakes. Our backs were against the wall. When we just believe as a group, it's kind of what we talked about. Believe in each other. There was a reason we were first this year. Just play for the guys next to you in the room, and we found a way.
It's been a wild season, and the number of bodies that came through, specifically it's one thing in April because when the junior seasons are done and college seasons are done, but to have it happen when you guys did, February and March, a lot of bodies coming through. When you say play for the guy next to you, it's a lot of guys that you've had to play for this season.
Yeah, we've definitely had a lot of turnover, but it's been great. Nothing's really changed in the room. Whoever's playing, our goal is to win. We've had that mindset all year, so I think that's been a key for us.
Do you think that has been a challenge to have that mindset all season long with the way the players have come and gone? You were here, you played every game this season. You were here for the postseason last year. I'm just curious, for a while, I mean, it could come off like you're a veteran now. Like with the playoff run, maybe you age 2 games for every one you play last season in the postseason, perhaps.
Yeah, it was definitely good for me, I think, personally, to come last year and get those playoff games under my belt. Just gives me more comfortability and confidence going into this playoffs. But yeah, like you said, we've had a lot of turnover, but I don't think that's really fazed us too much. I feel like that's kind of helped us, welcoming everybody in and just trying to get everyone up to speed all year. And like I said, we don't really change anything. It's just our goal is to win.
How are you not phased, though, in the 0-2 situation? You were down 0-2 last year. A little bit different, however, in the fact that it was 2 there. You were coming home for 3. Now you're down 2 at home. You got to go to Rockford. You got 1 done. How is that not intimidating, or is it something that you use and that's what feeds you?
I think it's definitely something you use as fuel. Like you said, we did it last year, but I think the main message was that, our backs are against the wall. We just believe in each other. We believe in our group. If we play our game, we can beat anybody. So we're just taking it one day at a time, one shift at a time. Don't overthink anything. Just play our game and take it from there.
Not that you want to have the backs against the wall, but do you think you play better at that? I mean, you guys have proven, I guess. You got 1 out of the way anyway. And what happened last year in under Carl, this team is 14-4 in elimination games. That's pretty darn good.
Yeah, it's definitely really good. I wouldn't necessarily say we play better, but there's a lot more on the line. You don't have room for error. You don't have that leeway. Obviously no one wants to be down 0-2 in a series, but that's the way it is, and we're gonna do what we can today to get ready for tomorrow.